Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing a very serious topic, which is with a one to end themselves listener, very thinking of thoughts of end game and stuff listener. This one was a very intense one to ask for, and I am doing it. And it is going to be with Yandere Sun and Yandere Moon. First, we're going to be doing Yandere Sun and how they would react and deal with a darling that is a little bit on the endgamey side. So, yes, let's do this. Disclaimer: this is a very serious topic, and if you are feeling like any of these thoughts or feeling this way about yourself that is depicted in this video, please go and seek help. If an adult that or someone that won't listen to you and says just get over it or do whatever, keep looking for an adult or someone who will listen. Someone will listen. You have to be an advocate for yourself and look for that person that will help stand by you and help you get the help that you need, because this is very serious and you should never do this. I know life gets really freaking hard, especially after COVID and with all the politics going on. Like, it gets really freaking hard. And I understand why now, of all times, people are feeling very depressed and self-loathing and all that. And I just want you to know it gets better. I've gone through end gaming attempts more than I can count on my hands and toes trying to end my life. I have had eating disorders, which I still have and struggle with. Even today, I gotten over the big hump of it, but sometimes I still want to force myself to throw up, which is not okay. And I've also had, and still have to this day, currently fighting my depression, anxiety, and other disorders. So I know very much how this all can feel way too much. And I have self-loathing and body images, and yeah, it sucks. So disclaimer, if you're feeling like this, get help. Search for someone that will help you, and do not take your life, because you do not want all those negative feelings to win. You want to outlive your enemies too. Anyways, let's do this. Disclaimer number 2. Sun, aka Sundrop, is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and fictional Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it, and remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Also, this is very much a serious topic, so do take the things in this seriously, that you should not do any of the end gaming or taking your own life or doing self-harm. Anyways, again, I have your best interests in my heart. Thank you. Now, let's do this. Sun was worried about you. Well, we'll do the traits first. We'll do the headcanons and traits of what he would be like, and then we'll do the scenario first. Yeah, let's do the scenario first. Sun was worried about you. He has seen you down in self-loathing more than he's ever seen you before. He was worried about you. You worked in the daycare, and you have been not eating enough food at lunch, your lunch or dinner break. He is very worried about that. He's also noticed that you walk around the daycare more and are even jogging around it sometimes as if trying to lose weight. Even though you were not that large in the first place, or even large at all, your size was perfect. You were a healthy weight for yourself, and he loved you the way you were. And he was also worried that you were losing weight for unhealthy reasons. He would be really supportive if you wanted to lose weight and get a better body image and a better figure with healthy eating and exercise, but starving yourself and then working out, it made him really, really worried. What made him even more worried is that you started to take care of yourself in different ways. Like, you are trying to improve things that don't need to be improved, but not in a healthy way. It's okay to put on makeup. It is okay to feel good about yourself and feel confident in your own skin. But the way he caught you looking at yourself in the mirror with such disgust made him pause. Of course, he didn't say anything at the time because he didn't want to worry you. But he was getting more and more worried. Finally, it's the end of the day and you're helping Sun clean up. He decides to bring up the subject. So, Sunshine, he says, looking at you, I've noticed you haven't been eating much during your lunch or dinner break, he says to you, picking up toys. I've I just haven't been hungry. I need to lose the weight. You say to him, and he pauses. You didn't need to lose the weight. You were already so at a healthy weight. He knew that from scanning you right here and there. Besides, I really want to fit into these nicer clothes, and it'll make me feel better. He blinked again. So you were trying to fit into nicer clothes. You wore a nice uniform, and he's seen you outside of it when you brought your niece to the Pizzaplex. He's seen you in nice clothes. You looked very nice. You were feeling doubt that you were not attractive in the clothes you had, or that you were not attractive in general and wanted to improve your style for that. Again, it is a valid reason, but the reason behind it is what is wrong with it. Oh, okay, Sunshine, he says, and looks down at you. But I think you should eat something before you drive home. You're kind of off balance. Your blood glucose is, I don't know if those are the right words, excuse me. Your blood sugar levels are low, he says, scanning you. Son, I told you not to scan me, you tell him, but he shakes his head. Do not worry, Sunshine, I will get you something to eat. I don't want to eat anything, you say to him, but he doesn't listen to you and takes your hands, leading you to the little sitting area and getting a juice and a couple of cheese sticks and a beef stick. Quick food for kids to have when they were low on sugar. He sits them down and has you drink the juice. You slowly drink the juice, making a face as you do. He tuts at you and tells you that to be a good girl. Be a good girl, Sunshine. I know you haven't been eating enough. I heard your stomach growling all this morning, and you only ate like 2 crackers for lunch and half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for dinner. I'm just on a diet, son. That is not a diet. You are beautiful the way you are. And yes, if you want to lose weight, you need to eat healthy, not starve yourself, he says gently and takes your hands in his. Please talk to me, Sunshine. You look at him and bite your lip. You really wanted to talk to him about it. You trusted him, but also you were afraid of what he would think of you. Would he think you were pathetic? Would he think that so lowly of you that you wanted to end your own life, that you would just be a coward? You shake your head, tears come into your eyes. I'm okay, you say, trying not to cry, and he senses the change in your emotion, your heart racing. He takes you in his arms, and you break down in his chest, sobbing into his chest as he strokes your back and rocks you carefully. It's okay, Sunshine, I got you. It's okay, he says, rubbing your back with his massaging fingers. Eventually, he gets to calm you down enough to finally talk to you. What's wrong, Sunshine? He says. I I don't want to live anymore, you tell him, resting your head against his chest plate. He tenses at that, hands go into your hips, holding you steady. You wanted to not live anymore? He was very worried. What do you mean, Sunshine? I I don't, I'm ugly. I'm fat. I'm a waste of space, you say, laying your head against his chest and gripping the sides of his chest as well. I'm not good enough. Sun felt his heart shatter. Hearing you so broken and so in pain made him feel very, very, very much saddened, and also made him want to hurt. and whoever made you feel this way. He takes you in his arms and takes you up to the balcony to his room, which you had fixed up for him and Moon, so they had a nice little space now. You look at him. Son, what are you? Shh, sunshine. He lays you on the bed and lays next to you, pulling you to his chest. Just let me take care of you, sunshine. I promise I will help you. I will make you feel better. I will always be there for you. I will never let you feel like that again. I will do everything in my power to show you and make you believe that you are the most beautiful, wonderful person that I have ever seen and that the world has ever known. You are perfect the way you are, and you should be able to love yourself. I will help you, sunshine. He says, and you break down, crying again, and he pulls you to his chest once more, holding you close as you sob into his chest and cry yourself to sleep, feeling the first time so loved and like someone seen the real you and wasn't disgusted and didn't make you feel lesser than. Okay, oh boy, this video was intense. I'm sorry, there was a lot of narration in this. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed that. Now let's get on to the headcanons and traits. Sun is a very devoteful, and he would take you saying that you wanted to end your life very, very seriously, as he's done here. He is also Yandere, so he is taking you away from the situation. He doesn't know what goes on outside the pizza plug, but obviously he takes you to the balcony to keep you away from leaving so he can take care of you. In part 2, him and Moon are going to agree to keep you to themselves and to keep you safe and sound. Now, Sun is a bit more understanding and gentle with your self-care, and gentle and soft and just loving and very devoted. Moon is a bit less, more nonsense, but we'll get to that in the next video. Sun is very devoted and just trying to make you feel secure and safe, that he's protecting you and that he has you and that you are safe with him no matter what. And he will eventually make you feel beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, and all of the things that he loves. He hasn't confessed to you yet because right now this is a very serious topic and he's not going to manipulate your emotions in this sense when it comes to something so serious. So he's going to hold back on confessing his feelings to you until he knows you're in the right state of mind. He is very caring in this, and his programming to be a caregiver and to protect is a very high in this, and he is very much doing that at all full force with making sure that you are taken care of, and that is all that matters to him. He would, if he ever gets on the hands of the people that made you have such a low self-esteem, esteem and self-worth, or have called you names to make you question your worth, oh, they are dead. They are beyond unalived. Like, oh my God, he will murderize them because they crossed a line. They made his darling, his sunshine, hurt in a way where she didn't want to exist anymore. And the idea of losing you is terrifying to him. And that you felt that someone made you feel that, oh, he will not let go silently with that. He will annihilate them. His sunshine mirror will be gone, and he will give in to his darkest thoughts. He is protective, he is loving, and he is supportive of you. But he's also going to be a good caregiver and taking care of you and showing that he loves and adores you. He will make healthy foods for you. He will treat you like the best thing ever. I'm sorry, I know I should have done this in the adopted miniseries, but I thought the pizza plug was easier to do, so I'm sorry about that. And he will kidnap you if it's needed and force self-care on you to make sure that you love yourself. And eventually he will have you do affirmations in the mirror, holding you there as you say you love yourself and that you are worth it. He is going to do everything in mental health skill things to build up your mental health and so you value yourself the way you should. Because you are a wonderful human being. You are his sunshine, and you are just beautiful, and he is going to always protect and love you. Anyways, that was a lot more intense than I wanted to. I didn't want to crack any jokes because it's a very serious topic, and Muffins, if you're feeling like this, like in gamey, you are beautiful. Fun fact, sexy muffin stands for someone who has an attractive personality, because personality is more attractive than physical looks. Like, you could look as busted as heck, and if you have an attractive personality, chef's kiss, you are obviously 100 out of 10 on the hotness scale. Well, not hotness, but you know what I mean, because some of you are minors. But if you have an attractive personality, you're more likable, basically, and all that jazz. But also, Muffins is just sweet, nice, solid person. And that is what you are. You are wonderful, beautiful people that are sweet and kind and just solid, and you do matter. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And if you would like to see more of this, like, I will do my best to do them as quick as possible, but they get me in sometimes a headspace that's not good for me, so I might spread them out with regular requests and stuff, but I will try to expedite these as much as possible, especially when you absolutely need it. I'm sorry if I'm slow on it, because it's sometimes intense for me with where I've been with mental health. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You are stunning. Thank you, Gav. And thank you, Wicked Brony. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. You are stunning as well for being my second patron. Thank you, Wicked Brony. And I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro. The secret outro is it will get better. I've been through where you are, most likely. I've been SA'd from 7 to 9 years old by a family member. I have been assaulted sexually as an adult more times I've been forced upon than years I've been on this planet, and I'm almost 30. That's ridiculous. And also, more times in my life I have struggled with mental illness, depression, bulimia, etc. I've been where you are, and it does get better. It's just the ride to getting better is the hardest thing you will have to do, and then staying better is the second hardest thing you will have to do. But it will be worth it, because outliving your enemies and outliving the mental illness and proving that you survived it is something so worthwhile, and you all deserve a happy and healthy life. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed it and stay sexy. All my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.